Citizens in court with the South Union Township Supervisors presents the South Union Sports Network. Videotape the field here on the Laurel Highlands team. We bring you South as the Laurel Highlands entertain the very tough Norwin Knights. Hi again, everyone. I'm John Kazarek along with Jerry DuPay. It's homecoming night here, Laurel Highlands. Close to a full house and a lot of festivities here tonight that we hope we can take most of. Before I come back with the starting lineup for tonight, let us first remind you, South Union Township Sports Network, as always, is a joint venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rock Oval, and Tom Frankhauser. Helicopter under the direction of Regional Manager Mr. Craig Tomchek, and CUTV and our main man there, Mr. J.R. Wheeler. I'm John Kazarek with Jerry DuPay. We step aside for a couple of minutes, then we'll come back. We'll take a look at Norwin and LH after the homecoming. Get ready to on. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Norwin Knights. McCabe, his program 3 overall 2-1 in section play, but very impressively last week played Connellsville right to the closing seconds before losing and having a touchdown called back with 38 seconds to go. That would have given them the win. They fumbled the ball on third down with under. Have to go trying to block, and that set Connellsville up for the eventual go-ahead touchdown. They lost, I believe, by 2. Taking a look at lineup, George, number 61, 250 senior, will be in the middle as the center. Kevin DeVille, number 52, he's 5'10", 240, a senior, is the left guard. Scott Kennedy, number 60, he's 5'10", 215, a senior, and they'll be backed up by Ryan Bozzato, number 65, who could get a start here tonight. He's 5'10", 185, a senior. The tackles are good size. A 230 sophomore by the name of Groman, he's number 4, and number 77, 6'4", 280, a senior. They do not play a tight end. They go with 2 splits. Jason Cisak, number 17, Randy Rovisti, number 15, a 5'10", 170 sophomore. That is Rovisti. Cisak, 5'9", 165, a senior. They go with slot receivers as they play a 1-back with 4 wideouts. The other guys that will play the wideouts, Andrew Belinsky, number 86. He's 180 pounds. He's a senior. 165-pound senior, number 4, Greg Taylor. And Greg Stesick, number 47. He's 6'3", 205, a junior. And Josh Zugai, 6'1", 205, a sophomore, number 44. Your quarterback is Jimmy Cooper, just a sophomore, but a good one. He's 5'8", 155. And a couple of good running backs in that single-back set. The starter is Mike Reese, among the leading rushers in the WPIAL. He's 5'10", 190, a senior, number 24. And Mike was 35, 5'10", 215. He's a senior. Haven't had a chance to talk with Jack yet, but we're going to take a look and give you what we think LH will send out there as a starting lineup. The center will be either Keith Bolish, number 51, or Justin Ward, number 53. Both are seniors, both right around 195 pounds. The guards, look for Ian Etheridge, number 50. He's 6'4", 225, a junior, and young Ryan Segman, the 240-pound sophomore, number 55. The tackles, Mike Creighton, 66, 250, a senior, and Mike Grimm, a 265 junior. Look for Ben Pursglove, Chris Morris, Ryan Mahoney, Bobby Walters, and Chris Saunders, also to see some time on that offensive line. The tight end, there'll be 2 of them. Joey Price, number 80, Jeremiah Waller, number 82. Price, 6'4", 205, a junior. Wally, 6'1", 210, a senior. The wideouts, Justin Gietap, number 11, 6'3", 170, a junior. And number 26, looking out there for Darnell Samuel. Darrell is 6', 150, a senior. Eric Fronsek, number 14, a 6'2", 175-pound senior, also in that mix out there. Look for Russell Gibbs and Kevin Rooker to be at that slot position. Gibbs is 6'1", 170, a senior. Rooker, 5'10", 175, a senior. Your tailback in the 1-back set will be Nick Lyon, number 22. He's 5'9", 150, a junior. Travis Matthews, should be the starter, Lyon, in the backup role here, hopefully getting more and more playing time coming off that ankle sprain that he suffered in the opener. Travis, 5'8", 170, a junior. And your quarterback, Danny Bosnick, number 3, 6'7", 200-pound junior, with Justin Gietap, as we said, who will be playing as a wideout, backing him up. Gietap, 6'3", 170, a junior. That, my friends, concludes our pregame show. We'll be back with the homecoming festivities coming up right here on CUTV, home of your South Union Township Sports Network. I'm John Kazarek with Jerry DuPay. Leave it where it is. We've got homecoming up and... Hey, Barry, what time are you starting? They know, the teams know to get off, right? Hey, we got ready to roll with our pregame festivities. It's homecoming night down below. The Laurel Highlands Senior High School Marching Band coming out onto the field. I'm John Kazarek along with Jerry Dupay. And very quickly going to introduce the homecoming court here tonight. And we'll be getting to Barry Rosner to do that very shortly as they come out. Kristen Gatis will be escorted tonight by P.J. Kumar. Amanda Maldovan, escorted by Seth Mager. Amy Lucas, escorted by Craig Wood. Rachel Pastorius, and she is escorted by Matt Yo. Randy Breakiron, escorted by Charles Matusi. Jody Abraham, escorted by Charles Kale. Kara Carter, she's escorted by Dan Paget. Megan Elias, escorted by Dan Pasula. And Lori Baird, escorted by Matt John. Mindy Pesky, the homecoming queen from last year, will do the honors here tonight as far as crowning of the queen. Down below, we rise to our national anthem.
As we honor America in the playing of our national anthem.
Senior High School Marching Band and the National Anthem as we get set to go now for the presentation of the homecoming court, and Barry Rosner will do the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the 1998 Laurel Highlands High School homecoming celebration. Tonight we are honored to have Mindy Pesky, the 1997 homecoming queen, return to extend her congratulations to the new homecoming queen and her court here at Laurel Highlands. Mindy is currently a student at the University of Pittsburgh. Mindy is the daughter of John and Rita Pesky. Mindy is being escorted tonight by Eric Harmon, the son of Rudy and Nancy Harmon. It is always a pleasure to welcome our former LA students and to welcome home Mindy. Ladies and gentlemen, crowning the queen tonight will be Mr. Michael Carbonera, the principal of Laurel Highlands High School, and presenting her with a dozen long-stem roses will be Dr. Ronald Sheba, superintendent of the Laurel Highlands School District. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the 1998 Laurel Highlands Homecoming Court. Jody Abraham. Jody is the daughter of Andy and Luann Abraham. She is being escorted by Charles Kale, son of Eric and Cynthia Kale. attendant is Randy Breakairn. Randy is the daughter of Randy and Robin Breakairn. She has been escorted by Charles Matusi, the son of Rick and Chris Matusi. Our next attendant is Tara Carter. Tara is the daughter of Gary and Kathy Carter. She is being escorted by Dan Pageant, the son of Mike and Rosa Pageant. Our next attendant is Megan Elias. Megan is the daughter of William and Barb Elias. She is being escorted by Dan Pasula, son of John and Dana Pasula. Our next attendant is Kristen Gatiss. Kristen is the daughter of Daniel and Barb Gatiss. She is being escorted by PJ Kumar, the son of Pete Kumar and Kathy May. Our next attendant is Amy Lucas. Amy is the daughter of Gregory and Susan Lucas. She is being escorted by Craig Wood, the son of Mark and Tommy Jean Wood. Our next attendant is Amanda Moldovan. Amanda is the daughter of Mark and Paula Moldovan. She is being escorted by Steph Major, the son of Brian Major and Patricia Henschel. Our final attendant is Rachel Pastoris. Rachel is the daughter of Robert and Bernetta Pastorius. She's being escorted by Matt Yo, the son of Paul and Marjorie Yo.
We have had
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
the magic moment now.
the 1998 Laurel Highlands High School homecoming queen is Lori Baird.
There you get a nice look at Lori Baird, Mr. Carbonara down there with Dr. Sheba, and as we said, Pesky. Last year's queen, and congratulations to everybody.
And the entire homecoming court. In addition, we would like to thank the Laurel Valley Corvette Club for providing the cars for the court and all the students that participated in tonight's homecoming committees. We would also like to congratulate all 4 of the classes on their floats. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask if you would to please stand for the playing of the Laurel Highlands High School alma mater.
And now the L8 Senior High School alma mater. to the queen of their court.
Back and relax.
And now
A fireworks display in honor of our queen, Miss Lori Baird. The fireworks is brought to you by Helicon Cablevision.
I'll tell you, drowned it out a little bit there by Barry Roser, but I'm John Kazarek with Jerry Dupay. We're going to wrap stuff up along with Jody McCoy, our second cameraman here tonight. We're going to come back with the start of tonight's ball game here on CUTV right after these messages. Highlands High School football time this evening from the Mustang Corral here on the campus of Laurel Highlands Senior High School. We bring you quad WPIAL action as the Laurel Highlands entertain the Norwin Knights. Hi again, everyone, for 299 WPQR FM and for the South Union Township Sports Network, along with Jerry Dupay and Jody McCoy. I'm John Kazarek. Welcome aboard to tonight's live radio coverage and tape delay coverage of tonight's high school football game. This game will be seen in its entirety at 6:05 on Sunday evening on Channel 62 on the Helicon cable system, home of your South Union Township Sports Network. Well, the Knights have won the toss. They've elected to receive. They will defend the goal to our left. LH will be kicking off, defending the goal to our right. I guess you'd call those uniforms gold and black. And I'll tell you, if they get into portion of this field, it's tough to read the numbers on the Norwin Knights. Going back deep for Norwin,
to begin tonight's ball game.
Number 4, Greg Taylor.
Is number 4, Greg Taylor.
Away, I think
and number 24,
Mike Reese. Dieter Davis has been doing the kicking off chores for the Mustangs this year. See it on the hash mark side. He'll be the safety man back there with him. And on the far end, the outside people, LH has Todd Russell across the way, number 46, and Eric Fronsek right here in front of us, number 14, number 26, Darrell Samuel. So you've got some good speed people on the outside part. And I think also down there across the way, Nick Lyon, number 22. So we'll from the officials. It's homecoming night. Good crowd on hand. We're hoping for an exciting game. So Davis hits it fairly well. It's going to hit and skip to Reese. He drops it at the 10, 15, 20. Pursuit to him as he's the 8-yard line. So good kick coverage by LH. Wally was downfield for LH along with Justin Detap. And Samuel was in hot pursuit. So it'll be 1st down and 10 now for Jimmy Cooper. He is the quarterback for Norwin. They like to run. From the 4-wide receiver set, and that's what they've got. Trips to the one side, wide receiver left. I tell you, you got to get the third man over here, guys. You've got 2 defenders covering 3. Bosnick's going to favor that way. He rotates that way, and they hand it off up inside. Big hole, and Bosnick will make the tackle and then give way. As a 15-yard gain, as hitting up inside. On the carry, number 22, Nick Lyon made the stop on Reese. So a 17-yard gain. They spread the wide receivers and spread the defense, and then slipped it off up inside to Mike Reese, and he had the easy 17-yard pickup. Ball is at the 45-yard line, 1st down. And again, it's 4 receivers and a 1-back set. Under center is Cooper. Going to hand it off to Reese. He's got another huge hole. He's at the 50. Cuts to the 45, and Etheridge will get him from behind. But it'll be a 14-yard pickup. Wally on the hit also. And I'll tell you, in 2 plays, they've come 31 yards. It's at the 41-yard line. 1st down and 10 Norwin. This drive started at the 28-yard line. Norwin looking real sharp right now as Taylor checks in. Boy, they're doing a nice job of blocking up front. Jordan Chobe leads them out over the ball. Line of scrimmage is the 41. And on first down, Cooper going to pitch to the left side and got a good block and turning upfield and getting ahead for about 5. I think Bosnick made the tackle. Reese picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Number 3, Dan Bosnick, and number 30, Kevin Rooker.
Rooker also there on the stop. So the clock is running at the 10:44 mark.
6 on the play. It's 2nd down and 4.
Call it 2nd and 4. They give him 6. Ball spotted just outside of the 35-yard line. Need to make a hit here, guys. Jared Kingston, one of the inside people, along with Segman. Etheridge is a stand-up defensive end, so there have been some changes along that defensive front. And looked like motion to me to hand off up inside to Reese. Big hole, Bosnick riding him down.
Mike Reese
Will
again
get help
for Norwin.
from number 22 line.
Stop by number 3, Dan Bosnick, number
And it'll be
22,
a
Nick
first
Lyon
down
for
and
Laurel
10.
Highlands.
They'll move the chains.
Down to the
Reese Potter,
26-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Norwin.
First down and 10, Norwin. Clock will start. Boy, this has been a 4-play all on the ground drive so far. They have ripped it off. 17 yards, 15 yards, 6 yards, and about 10. Oh, no back set. He's back to throw, rolling right now, getting the corner, and there's a flag thrown as he goes down. Let's see the call. Flag is at the 28-yard line, and LH needs all the help they can get right here. Everybody indicating it's against Norwin. So let's see the spot. Cooper slipped and fell, and it's going to be a holding call. Boy, that's a backbreaker for Norwin. They were moving the ball at will. Picked up 17, then picked up 15, picked up 6, and picked up 10. And now the 10-yard mark off from the spot of the foul will move him back to a first and 20.
Now back about 10 yards. Now making a 1st down and 20.
See Chris Saunders' mom right in front of us, Mary Ann, and her daughter Jennifer here taking the action in. So the ball back now to the 36-yard line, hash mark right. Open field to the left side, and they send double wideouts left and right. Cooper under center. Going to hand it off. Big hole again, just straight up the gut. He may go 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. On the 36-yard run for the score. So a 36-yard run by Mike Reese. And this one comes at 9:25. I'll tell you, they're opening up some huge holes in there. That was a 72-yard, 5-play, all on the ground drive. And in to attempt the extra point, Norwin will kick it from placement at the 9:25 mark. The set, the kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is good. And the PAT added by Matt Hayden to it as they go back up the field. 9:25 to go, just like that. Norwin 7, LH nothing. LH will send Daryl Samuel and I think Travis Matthews back deep. And teeing it up will be Matt Hayden. So just like that, we got a 7-0 ball game. Here's the run up. Kick very high, very deep, headed towards Samuel. This one hits on the ground, picked up by Samuel. Going to go to the right side, look for some running room, turns to the 20, and down he goes.
Daryl Samuel takes the ball for the Mustangs up to the 21-yard line.
21-yard line. It'll be right.
First and 10.
First down and 10. Trailing it here by the count of 7-0 at the 9:20 mark. Bosnick will check in. You can see Grimm and Segman along that right side of the line. Number 51, Keith Bolish, is your center. And Etheridge and Creighton. That is the set for LH. Along the line. Bosnick under center. First down. LH with a spread formation left. They're going to roll left. Bosnick fires, and it's broken down. Great play. Closing on the defensive side with P.J. Marks. Wow, almost had the interception. So the first play of the game looked open momentarily, but P.J. Marks made a diving attempt and almost had the interception. So second down and 10 now with 9:16 to go. This crowd getting situated here and very, very quiet. Franczyk comes left. Samuel goes right. One back set at the 9:16 mark. It's 7-0 in favor of Norwin. The handoff Matthews has a little bit of a hole, and it closes in a hurry. Might have got two on the play. Making the hit was Stesic. Stesic up from the secondary, making the tackle. So the game brings up 3rd and long. Actually, a game of about 1, so we're down in 9. LA racing a right off the bat here. Oh my goodness. 3rd down and a bunch. Receivers. Bosnick with a blitz coming, rolling right. Going to tuck it away, looking for some running room. Turns to the corner and gets upfield. Gain of about 5. And he will be short of the 1st down. So LH will be forced to punt it out of there. 8:17 to go. LH will be forced to kick it out of there as Bosnick drops back. So he's had to do it all this year. Here's the snap. Look out. Got a good rush, good kick. This will hit. And down the right sideline, he cuts upfield and the 35-yard line. That's a good block. He was cut down eventually by Bill Dyke. So this one is set down at the 35-yard line. Norwin in field position again. 1st down at the 35-yard line. No, they're not on here. Out over the ball comes Chobe. 7:50 on a stop clock. It'll start with the snap. One back set. And the draw play up inside. He lost the football, but did he get on it? He did. Number 24, Mike Reese, lost the ball, but fell right on it. 2nd down now. And the better part of 10, call it 11 now.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 24, Mike Reese. The loss of a yard on. Make it a 2nd down, 11.
2nd down now, and 11 to go. The ball is back at the 37-yard line. DTEP with man coverage on the left side. Well, this really stretches your defense outside, and it really makes that line play and linebacker play in the middle so important. They're going to run it up inside, and Big Hall opens, and there he goes for a gain of about 8. Bosnick and Kranek along with Price on the stop. Brings up 3rd down and 1, gain of 10.
Gain of 10 yards on the play. It's a 3rd down and 1.
1 yard to go. Line of scrimmage at the 22. He needs just to the 21. And they've got that spread formation again. Cooper under center. Long count. And he's going to hand off right side, Big Hole. Look out. Cutting right. Kranek will make a touchdown saving tackle.
Mike Reese straight ahead to the 14-yard line for Norwin. He gets stopped by number 20.
Got another 1st down.
Mark Kranek for Laurel Highlands.
Moving the ball. Will.
It's 10 Norwin. On the Mustang, 14-yard line.
7-0 your score. And this big crowd on hand here. Nothing to cheer for yet. I tell you, we have not had, other than a penalty and a fumble, we have not stopped them for less than 7 yards, I think, on a rush. Cooper again is out. Cooper again is set, and he sends a man in motion. And Rivesti, handoff up inside. They're going to look to throw. 1 flag, 2 flags, and finally a good hit by LH.
Jim Cooper on the quarterback keeper, stopped by number 20, Mark Kranek. We have a penalty flag on the play.
Got a call here.
Penalty against Norwin.
It was Cooper on the roll. And let's see the call. It's either a motion call, and then we had a second call coming late. So it could be a holding call. Let's see what it's going to be. So it's going to be at least 1st and 15. And here comes the march-off. Too many men in motion. And they'll step it off from the line of scrimmage and move it back. So an illegal shift was the call.
That'll back him up 5 yards on the illegal shift.
20-yard line.
Makes it now a 1st and 15. The ball resting
55 to
on the
go.
19-yard line of Laurel Highlands.
Very rapidly played first quarter. Been all on the ground. Clock should start, and it does. At the 20. First down now and 15 yards to go. Under center is Cooper. This time the 2-back set with 3 wide receivers. They never use a tight end unless they get maybe in a goal line. Cross buck, right side. Oh, nice move right there by Taylor. Cuts up and he is hammered. Nice job by Price to hang on to make the hit. Along with Rooker. Price and Rooker combined. So brings up second down. No gain. 5:23 to go. 7-0 your score. Norwin on top. And their second possession. Their first one, they drove it 72 yards in 5 plays, all on the ground. You got a 36-yard run by Mike Price for the touchdown. 1 back set, second down now and 15. Motion from Taylor. Gonna roll right, firing, downfield, nobody there. Incomplete. We'll bring up third down.
Is incomplete. Instead of number 15, Randy Rovesti.
Rovesti in the corner of the end zone. Well covered and the pass well overthrown. And brings up third down. Third and long. Cooper under center. Motion now. Short side of the field. Rolling. Up the middle. Has some pressure. Fires. Incomplete. Oh, did he get it? He did. Let's see where they put it down. I thought the ball caught loose. Great catch by Rovesti. Looked like the ball might have been tipped, but Rovesti, 1st and goal at the 1. Boy, that's a heartbreaker and a backbreaker right there. 1st and goal at the 1. He had some pressure. I think it was Mike Creighton coming up the middle. So they'll start the clock at the 4:50 mark now. They still spread them way wide on first down. Cooper under center. First down. No handoff, right side, touchdown. Reese in for the touchdown. It comes at the 4:35 mark of the first quarter. 35-yard drive. And a 1-yard run by Reese for the touchdown. Hayden to attempt the PAT. He'll set it down at the 10. Spot. And Bosnick getting through. This one looks to be inside the left upright, so it's good. 14-0. 4:35 to go first quarter. Norwin up 2 touchdowns. We'll be right back. LH down quickly, 14-0. And Hayden will tee it up again. Samuel and Matthews at the 5-yard line. Kick is bombed towards that corner. And this ball will hit. Picked up by Samuel, and he is cut down. I tell you, he's hooking the ball towards that dead spot over there on the far side, and LA's not able to get to it on the fly, and consequently, they're pinned back deep again at the 16-yard line. First down and 10. 4:34 to go. 14-0 your score. LH first possession was 3 and out. Matthews, 1 carry. Bosnick, a 6-yard gain and a pass incompletion. So let's see if we can move the ball from the shadow of our own goalpost here on homecoming night. Bosnick under center. Left side comes Travis, and he spots a little bit of hole after a short gain of 2. I think he had a little bit of a crease there. If he'd been able to keep his footing, might have had 5 or 6. But he was knocked down. I want to say thanks to Jody McCoy, who's down below. Right at, I believe, near the 15-yard line. Working our second camera, so wing to the right. On second down, Bosnick, pocket pass, complete out here. Here's Darrell. He's free down the sideline. He's to the 40 and out of bounds. So Darrell Samuel on the completion
Is forced out of bounds by number 26
and takes it upfield for about 20 yards.
by number 26 Adam Elbanco.
Adam Elbanco
39-yard line
ran
is
it
the
out of
first down,
bounds.
Laurel Highlands.
So LH picks up 20 on the play, and they've got a first down from the 18 to the 38. So the Mustangs move the sticks for the first time. First down and 10 at the 3:49 mark. One back set on first down. They'll go left side. Travis has a big hole. He's up into the secondary, lowers the shoulders, got 14 yards on the first down.
line and into Norwin territory for Laurel Highlands. We're
So
stopped by a
two
hurdle to
consecutive first downs for
football
LA.
players led by number 40, John Painter.
So a pickup of 14 and a first down at the 48-yard line. 14-0 your score. Norwin on top. The clock running at 3:39. That was a big play right there. First down. 10 to go. LH. Right side. Matthews hits up in there and goes for about 3. And as they untangle, look like Croyle.
Stopped initially by number 68.
And also there, Buddy DeGuffrey and Mike Croyle come up on the second and 7 at the 3:09 mark. Into the lineup comes Fronsek. Grimm is your tackle to the left side with Segman. Your center is Bolish. On second down and 7, Bosnick. Straight back to the fire. Upfield, incomplete.
Bosnick pass is there for number 26, Darrell Samuel, is incomplete.
Brings up third down.
Third down.
Third down now and 7 at the 2:50 mark. Crowd sitting very quietly right now. 14-0 your score as King checks into the lineup. Rusty King, number 23, who went down with a cracked collarbone 3-4 weeks back against Lake Trobe, and he's back and ready to go here tonight. Wide to the right, Fronsek. Slot right is King. Left side, back, Bosnick rolling. Gonna set, gonna fire. He's got his man. Oh, they're saying no.
Bosnick pass is ruled incomplete to number 14.
That was a first down. Fronsek.
Yeah, the official look that I have complete.
LH will be forced to kick it out of here. Fourth down. A little more promise shown on that drive. A couple of first downs and very close to a third one there. Bosnick will kick it out of there. And they fake it, and up the middle they go, and they got the first down.
On the base.
Crack, I believe.
Number 28,
No, that's Matthews. Travis on the carry. Picks up 9. I tell you, he faked everybody. So Matthews gets the first down. LH at the 35-yard line. Boy, Jerry, I missed it totally. I was looking for Bosnick back there, and the ball was snapped short, and up the gut they went for the first down. It's at the 35-yard line. 2:28 to go. First down and 10 LH. Left side, looking for a hole. Matthews, it's strung out, down he goes.
Matthews from Laurel Highlands.
Loss of 2.
Stopped by number 47, Marcus Corvino, and number 45, DJ Mark for
Well, actually, they're
Norwin.
almost back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's a second down.
Call it no gain. Second down and 10. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Samuel to the wide side. To the short side comes Fronsek. At the 1:45 mark, 14-0 outside. Darrell drops it. He started to make his move before he had control and possession. Boy, nice throw by Bosnick. Hit him right
Third down.
in the numbers. And incomplete. The last 2 passes by Bosnick have been very close to completion. I want to say thanks to the accounting firm of Smith Lewis Chess & Company for helping sponsor tonight's South Union Township telecast of Laurel Highlands Mustang football. Their office is located at 625 Cherry Tree Lane, and the phone number is 438-7088. That's the accounting firm of Smith Lewis Chess & Company. 3rd and 11. Fake, rolling right. Bosnick for the corner, turns up inside and gets ahead for about 3 yards. Also want to say thanks to the 1998 Laurel Highlands football boosters, President Tom Segman, who I chatted with earlier today, saw Jackie Fronsek also earlier down there. She's the secretary. Vice President Dick Rockwell and Treasurer Linda Rooker. So gain of a couple brings up 3rd and 8 at the 115 mark. LA's going to go for it, obviously, at the 33-yard line. Rusty King is checked in. Wide to the right side now goes number 14. That's Fronsek. A one-back set with an H-back. Let's see if LH rolls to the left side. Bosnick, they're coming with a blitz. Look out. Rolling, firing, and it is intercepted downfield. Oh, I tell you, Bosnick took a heck of a shot. Jack Beater wants a late hit call. He's not going to get it. Alvarenga with the interception. And LH with a promising drive. Come up short with it. Oh, Bosnick really was hammered that time. Greg Pastor's over going to talk with him. Greg knows all about that. He was a quarterback in his days up at Connellsville. So it's at the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10. Norwin with it, leading at 14-0 with 51 seconds to go. Cooper under center. One back set. I'm assuming that's Reese. And a handoff up inside. This time they tighten up a little bit and cut him down. Reese. Etheridge was there. And Jeremiah Wally made the big hit. So it is 2nd down now and 9. Good defensive hit there by LH with 31 seconds to go. 2nd down now and 9. Price and Etheridge are the defensive ends. Looks like Neverdale, one of the down linemen on the right side. 2nd and 9. And motion now from Taylor. They fake it right side. Oh, they almost got to him. They close and they do. Nice job by G-Tap. Got him for a loss. Cooper stopped there at the end of the quarter. 14-0. Norwin on top on John Jadarski. Mustang football coming right back. Sounds good, Arnie.
And that's the end of the 1st quarter. Action with the score. Norwin 14, Laurel Highlands nothing.
Found up man as Norwin forced to kick it away. Here's the snap. It's a good one. The run up and the kick is high. Driving spiral. And Samuel will let it bound. It'll be at the 31-yard line. 1st down and 10. They should put it in play there.
Yard line by number 40, John Painter for Norwin.
So much more promise of a drive than last time for LH. Let's see if we can do something here now. Picked up 3 first downs on the last one and moved it beyond midfield. So we're ready to roll at the 11:43 mark. LH with it, 1st down and 10. There's a confidence booster maybe right there. Good defensive stop by the LH. And the last possession, good ball movement by LH. So 1st down and 10. Mustangs with it. And we got timeout on the field. Timeout. LH needs some regrouping. We'll be back. Following the 60-second timeout.
The final 4 numbers again, 9492. If you have that ticket,
11:43 to go.
Of $239.50.
LH with the ball, 1st down and 10. And out over the ball they come. King goes out here wide to the left side. Bosnick under center. They're offset strong left. Blitz coming. Bosnick's going to fire downfield. Oh, just overthrew his man. Samuel had him open and carried him outside with it. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now. Ball is back at the 30-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Second down, 10. At the 32-yard line. Under center comes Bosnick. Hand Handoff goes up inside. Travis is hit down.
Travis Matthews for Laurel Highlands.
Game.
Stopped by number 35. Mike Coyle.
Coyle on the hit. So Matthews stopped in his tracks.
Will be a third down and 11.
And 11. Third and 11 at the 11:15 mark. Out over the ball comes Bolish. LH trailing at 14-0 as we're early in the second quarter. Bosnick, 3 wides and a 1 running back set. Comes straight back, have some time. Over the middle, he had King coming open, but threw in behind him. Coverage on the play by Cal.
And Barney's pass intended for number 23,
Rusty. Up 4th and 11.
Fourth down.
She'll have to kick it out of there. 14-0 at the 10:58 mark. Second quarter, LH down 2 touchdowns. To the Mustangs. 3 and out. Bosnick will do the honors. Taylor drops back deep on the return. A good snap. High and short. Beyond midfield. Ball will hit and bound, cover it, and Rooker does. They'll put it down at the 48-yard line.
Steps down by number 30. Kevin Rooker at the 48-yard line. Norwin begins first and 10.
Good field position at the 48-yard line. First down and 10. Jimmy Cooper out there for Norwin. Let's try and set that defense for LH. Ian Etheridge, the defensive captain, will be outside on the left as the defensive linebacker, really. And they've got 3 down linemen. Neverdale is one of them. And I think Jared Kingston, and they run it to the right side. Cooper, and he is cut down. Nice play by Jared Kingston.
He is stopped by number 72, Jared Kingston for Laurel Highlands.
There.
No gain on the play.
Second down. And 10. No gain. Second and 10. Put the ball down at the 49-yard line. Out over the ball comes Cooper. His center, Jordan Chovy, checks back on the count. And they're going to hand it up inside. The ball's loose. Get on it, LH. It's picked up. Dropped again. Let's see who got it. What a hit. And I think it might have been Wally.
The ball recovered by...
It was either Wally or Kingston. I saw with 2 there. What a hit.
Recovered by number 9, Jim Cooper.
Cooper got on it, but boy, what a hit by LH. I couldn't tell if it was 72 or 82. Third down and 13 now. Clock running at 9:39 to go. So LH playing much better defensively. 9:33 to go. Key down right here. It's back near the 45. Third and about 13. Cooper is out and set. And he is straight back. And up inside, the handoff slips by 1, 2, and he's going to be short of the first down. Cooper got outside, and he's going to be a good 4 yards short. And we got an injured Mustang down below at the 45-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down and long for Norwin, 4th and about 4. So we're going to take time out on the field. We'll be right back. 60, well, okay, let's go to the sideline. That's Nick Lyon. Boy, had his bell rung. Appears to be okay, a little woozy. I'll tell you, made a heck of a hit on Cooper. So it's 4th down. They're going to go for it. Terry Ainsley here tonight. In charge of homecoming. Boy, she does a super job with that senior class year in and year out. 4th down and about 3.5. Cooper. Option right, and he's got the first down. Right down the right side. Got the first down. Kranak on the hit.
By number 20, Mark Kranak for Laurel Highlands.
Gain of close to 10.
Down to the 34-yard line. It's the 1st and 10. Norwin.
34. First down and 10 with 8:45 to go. Drive started up near midfield. And they've taken it for a first down to the 34-yard line. First down and 10. Cooper under center. Receivers right and left. Handoff goes up inside. Here comes Reese stumbling.
Mike Reese, the ball
goes
carrier.
down without being hit, lost his
Down to
balance.
the 26-yard line.
Gain of about 8, second down and 2. 8:17 to go.
Second and 2 for Norwin.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Put it down at the 26-yard line. We're at the 8:04 mark. Out over the ball comes Chobe. So you've got Jeremiah Wally as a down lineman. Neverdale and Jared Kingston. So we're playing pretty much a 3-man down. Oh, just they blitz that time from the
Mike Reese, the ball
outside.
carrier, to the 21-yard line.
Was Russell.
First down, Norwin.
First down, Norwin, as they give it up inside to Reese. But I'll
By
tell you
number
what
46,
now,
Todd Russell for Laurel Highlands.
Russell made the initial surge coming through there and almost heading for a loss in the backfield. So he's got the first down at the 7:28 mark. First down and 10. It's at the 22. Over the ball will come Cooper as he leads him out. 7:16 to go. LH down 14-0. Cooper under center. Long count. Going to fake the reverse. He's going to roll right. Going to fire deep. Man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Fake the reverse. Roll right.
Into the end zone for the touchdown, Norwin.
Let's see who got it. Was that C-Sack? Boy, tough to read the number. Couldn't tell who
For
it
the
was.
touchdown, it's Jim Cooper to number 17.
That's what I thought.
C-Sack for the
C-Sack
touchdown, Norwin.
With the touchdown pass, 21-yarder. 21-yard pass to C-Sack. And that caps a 52-yard drive.
Extra point attempt by number 10, Matt Hayden.
Matt Hayden to attempt it. It's on the tee and just does get it up, and it is good.
And the extra point is
21-0
good. So
your
we're 7:03 left to go in our
The
first half.
7-minute
It is
mark
now Norwin 21,
of the
Laurel
second
Highlands
quarter. So 21-0 Norwin as they go back up the field. Let's pause.
Hayden.
Hayden with the PAT, and now the run-up.
And again, hammers it deep. This time we'll get it on the air for the first time at the 5, 10, 15. And we can get through the hole here. Samuel in the close. He got to the 32.
Samuel takes the ball to the 6-yard line, moves it up to the 30-yard line of Laurel Highlands. Laurel Highlands begins first and 10.
6:55
Remind
to
everyone,
go.
too, that the Laurel Highlands Choir is selling glow stick necklaces. If anybody is interested, they're walking around through the stand selling them.
Bosnick checks into the set. King is there with him on first down and 10.
They cost $1 for a bracelet, $2
To the
for
left
a necklace.
Bronzek, wide to the right comes King. Rusty set out to the right, and the handoff goes up inside to Travis, and good hard running. And he gets ahead for about 7.
Travis Matthews, the ball carrier, to the 26-yard line.
We got a flag. We got
Check that to the 36-yard line.
coming
Flag on the play.
with a flag. Let's see the call. Face mask.
So LH will pick up
Penalty against Norwin. Face mask.
down. So give Travis Matthews 7 on the play and give LH their 4th first down of the night.
That'll mark off 15 yards against
This will move them
Norwin.
out till midfield and a yard beyond.
They give it
Just
up
set it
there.
down to
The first
about
and 10.
49. LH trailing at 21-0.
Into Norwin territory at the 48-yard
At the
line.
48 at the 6:46 mark. First down. And a Norwin timeout. So
And we have a
we've got
timeout for
timeout
Norwin.
on the field. 6:46 to go. And LH trailing in the second quarter
And with the
21-0.
timeout, we would like to congratulate.
Down in 10. 6:46 to go. We are in the second quarter, and LH down 21-0. But for their second consecutive possession, they've moved it out to midfield. And with the ball now is Bosnick. Under center. Long count. Rolling right. Pressure coming. Upfield. field, and the ball dropped.
Dan Broderick's pass is getting out of the hands of number 14.
In and out of the hands of Broderick. So we've got 3 drops here tonight. That was first down yardage. So that brings up 2nd and 10. So Bosnick has been on target here tonight with more than just the one completion that he's got. So wide left Bronsick, wide right King, tight end, and a slot to the right side. Rolling is Bosnick, under pressure, going to tuck it, and out of bounds, and there's a flag. It'll be a roughness call on Norwin, so this will go take it from the 50 down to the 35, and it'll be a first down. So a late hit out of bounds, personal foul, Norwin. LH will move this one 15 more yards. There's the mark on 5, 10, 15 to the 35-yard line. First down and 10. So LH gets
a loss of 2 yards on the play, but a 15-yard penalty on Norwin. That'll move the ball to the 35-yard line, where Laurel Highlands will have
LH with their deepest penetration. They're at the, no, I'll take that back. I think we got just about here on 2 possessions ago. Bronsick in. King is in. First down, 10 yards to go at the 35-yard line. Under center Bosnick with the one-back set. Left side, Matthews looking for the corner, and he's got it off.
Matthews for Laurel Highlands.
That's it.
Stop by number 35.
Making the hit is their linebacker, Mike Croyle.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down now in 10. Clock turning at 6:13. We'll be under 6 minutes to go when this play is completed, and LH trailing at 21-0. Wide right goes Bronsick. King goes wide to the left side. Bosnick under center. Straight back. Pressure coming. Ball is incomplete. Went in and out of the hands of Taylor, I believe. No, it was Kyle Zaravica almost had the interception and was going the other way for 6. 3rd and 10. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. LH at the 35-yard line in Norwin territory, trailing by 21-0. 36-yard run by Reese, a 1-yard run by Reese, and a 21-yard pass to Cisak for the touchdown. Unbalanced, strong to the right side, and that's where they're going with it. Up inside, and Coyle, I believe, makes the hit. That middle linebacker gets Matthews after a gain of 2.
Number 35, Mike Coyle.
4th down and 8.
No gain on the play. It's the 4th down.
It's at the 35, so actually no gain. See if LH punts it. And they've got kicking unit out there, and I don't think you're going to fake right here. It worked once, and Norwin's not even sent anyone back deep. There's the snap. Bosnick tries to drop it inside the 10, and it will go into the end zone. So this one will come out to the 20. And at the 5:11 mark, Norwin will take over. So LH again crosses midfield, but comes up empty. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Norwin Knights. Okay, we've got Kingston, I see out there, Wally, Etheridge, Samuel, Price. Let's see if Neverdale's out there. He is. So Neverdale, Kingston, and Wally are your 3 down linemen. On 1st down, it's Cooper. Handoff goes up inside and ahead for a couple. And we might have a flag coming in. Spot it down after a gain of about 2. With the carry. Might be a late hit against LH. No, procedure against Norwin. We're moving back 5. 5:05 to go. So this one will go back 5 yards. Nullify a gain of about 3. So we've set that defensive line for you. I think we've got number 46 for LH. Sophomore Todd Russell.
That'll back him up 5 yards to the 15-yard line.
One of the backers.
Will be a first and 15 now for the Knights.
Deep back show Getep, Kranak, Samuel, and Bosnick.
Maybe so.
With Rooker, Etheridge, and Price as linebackers. So first and 15. Trips to the wide side. One receiver down here to the short side, and under center is Cooper. Going to sprint out left side, and Price waiting in a hole will get to him, and a nice play by Neverdale to close it down, with help also from Kingston and number 82, Wally.
Mike Reese, the ball carrier,
on the play,
number 80, Joe
picks
Price
up
for Laurel,
about 2
Highlands.
at the 4:35 mark, 21-0. So this is second and 13 now.
Gain of 2, making a second and 13.
LH has showed some good signs on occasion here on defense, but you gotta maintain some consistency. Looking at second down and 13 now. A no back set right now. Now they go with one. Reese is a single back set in behind. Back to throw Cooper. Pressure coming up the middle. Firing upfield. The man is open and complete to Randy Rovitsky for the first down. Tackle by Getep. He got between the short cover and the deep cover, and a pickup of about 18 yards and another first down.
Stop by number 11, Justin Getep for Laurel, Highlands.
Down and 10.
To the 36-yard line at the first and 10, Norwin.
Norwin leading it 21-0. Although in spurts, I think LH has played better here tonight than they have the last 2 weeks. They've made some good hits on defense on occasion. Motion, pitch, looking for the corner. Samuel steps inside, now outside. Good move here on the reverse by Rovitsky, and he's run down by Rooker.
Randy Rovitsky, the ball carrier, is the Mustang territory.
Guessing game that time by Daryl Samuel. As he was out there, and he moved inside to avoid the block. The runner, a nice job by Rovitsky to cut back outside, and he picked up good yardage. So first down and 10 now. That's the 45. This is a key drive right here. LH cannot afford to go in down by 28. 3.5 to go. You got to make a statement right here. Getep will cover on the right, cover on the left with Darrell, and they retreat with Kranak. So playing 2 safeties and 2 corners. And a flag.
Penalty flag.
Rovitsky was on the reverse, may have been coming to throw, but we got motion against Norwin, so this will help. Dead ball.
Illegal procedure called against
Step it back 5 more.
That'll back up the next 5 yards.
4 and 5, so it takes it back to the 49-yard line. And the clock should start when they whistle it ready. And they do. 3:10 to go. First down and 15. Under 3 minutes. Motion from Taylor now. He'll slip it off up inside, and we missed the tackle. Missed 2 tackles. Missed 3 tackles.
Mike
Got a wrap when he hit, guys.
35-yard line. He's forced out about there by number 3, Dan Bosnick.
Bosnick made the hit out late, but we had him stopped, but no one's wrapping.
Gain of 16 yards on the play. It's the first and 10, Norwin.
We had good penetration. We have good position, but the hit 2 times did not take him down, so Reese is driving the 2:52 mark. We got a whistle. What do we got? We got timeout.
And we have a timeout. Norwin.
2:52 to go. 21-0. Approaching halftime. Norwin on top. I'm John Kazarick, and we're coming back following this 60-second timeout. Following the timeout, first and 10, Norwin.
First and 10,
After
Norwin.
35, Cooper sends Taylor in motion. Are they going to run a reverse? They string it out right side, and a nice play by
Greg Taylor, the ball carrier for Norwin.
as he nails Taylor for a loss, and we got a flag coming in.
Stop by number 11,
On
Justin
top of the foul, I didn't see anything.
Penalty flag on the play.
Dead ball, personal foul.
Personal foul
Norwin.
against Norwin.
All right, I didn't see LH do anything as far as a late hit. Unless Norwin did some talking afterwards to
And
the
lost the
official.
4 yards on the play.
This will be a
for Norwin.
19-yard loss, a 4-yard loss on the nice play by Gitef.
And a 15-yard penalty being
tacked
marked
on.
off against the Knights.
Takes it to the 45-yard line. So
That
this
moves
will
the ball
be
back now to the Norwin 46-yard line.
first and 29, second and 29. It's a dead ball foul. The play will count.
So it'll be second down and 29.
Clock will start after they set it. 2:41 to go. And out over the ball they come. Second down and 29. Motion, right side. Handoff up to Gut. Oh, big hole again. And they get it back to the original spot. Russell makes the hit on Mike Reese. He picks up about 19.
Stop by number 14, Eric Fronsek.
Fronsek
And number
is there.
42. Check that 46 Todd
And
Russell.
Russell, as we said.
Down to
Third
the
down,
Mustang
13.
38-yard line.
Gain
The
of
third
about
and 13.
16 on the play. Big night for Mike Reese. He's well over 100. Minute 56 to go. Motion now coming. They fake. Cooper's going to roll right. Pressure coming. Man open off his fingertips.
Give
Good
Cooper
pressure
pass.
that time coming from LH's Kevin Rooker. Cisak almost had the touchdown.
Fourth down.
Fourth down and 14. It's at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they elect to go for it, and I think they will. Minute 45 to go. 1:45 remaining. LH trailing at 21-0 late in the second quarter. And I tell you, you cannot overplay against the pass here, because on long down and distance situations, they have run the draw and picked up big yardage. So let's see what they do. They are going to throw, rolling. Here comes Wally. Little throwback screen. LH reads it fairly well, and they cut back in, and they will not get the
Cooper's
first
pass
down.
complete to number 24.
There to make the play was
Mike Reese.
Russell. Reese on the play. Price
Is
is
up there
also
by
there.
number 46, Todd Russell.
Todd Russell with a nice play there. The sophomore makes the hit, and
Down
LH
to
takes
the
over on
31-yard
down.
line.
1:34 to go. LH with it
Mustangs will take over first and 10 on down.
at the 30-yard line. First down and 10. Out over the ball will come number 51. Keith Bolish, Justin Ward out with the flu. And Bolish is going to go all the way here tonight. Bosnick straight back, looking, fires outside, has his man. Rusty King ahead for his first catch of 7.
Rusty King.
So second down now and about 3. King driven to the ground
35,
by
Mike
the middle
Royal.
linebacker Coyle. So King picks up 7.
Down and 3.
Second and 3 with a minute 14 to go. LH huddles out over the ball. It's near the 38-yard line. Second down, 3. Bosnick fires again. Fronsek, he's got the first down.
Sliding pass complete to number 14,
Gain
Eric
of
Fronsek
7.
at the 43-yard line.
And LH picks up their 6th.
Gain of 5 is the first and 10.
down.
Mustangs.
Mustangs at the 42-yard line. Minute exactly to go. Have some time to move it as Bosnick sends them out. Back, fires. Again to King, and he's got 5 yards on first
Complete to number
down.
23, Rusty King.
And I think we got to spend the timeout,
And
and
we
we
have a
do.
timeout, Laurel, Highlands.
So 46 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here. 21-0 your score. LH on the short end of it, and recap the scoring plays. LH kicked off, and a 72-yard, 5-play drive all on the ground was capped on a 36-yard run by Mike Reese. Matt Hayden with the PAT to make it 7-0. Getting it right back later in the first quarter at the 4:35 mark. A 1-yard run by Reese capped a 35-yard scoring drive. Big catch by Ravisti to the 1-yard line kept the drive going, and then at the 7-minute mark of the second quarter, 52-yard drive and a 21-yard pass complete to Cisak for the touchdown from Cooper, and again Hayden added the PAT. So the score right now, 21-0 in favor of the Norwin Knights. LH has it out near the 48-yard line, and we're looking at 2nd down and 7. Jack Beener to the sideline now. LH with 2nd and 7. Can't move it down at 4 and 5 yards at a clip right now. Got to throw it deep eventually. Here comes Coyle on a blitz, and we got a flag. Let's see the call. I tell you, they were lucky they didn't get 15 right there for a late hit.
Illegal procedure called against Laurel Highlands. That'll back them up 5 yards, making it 2nd down and 12 now for the Mustangs.
2nd down. Jared, did it look like they took a cheap shot at Bosnick there? Because I heard the coaches from Norwin commenting about it. I noticed it myself. So 2nd down now and about 12, following the motion call against LH. That, I believe, is their first penalty of the night. Double wide to the right side. And they're in a prevent. It's going to be tough to go deep against this. Here's the blitz, Coyle. Little throwback screen. They've got it set up, and coming with it is Price. And he gets ahead for only about 5 yards.
Joe Price for Laurel Highlands down to the 47-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and long. Rick Hogger in the booth with us here, Laurel Highlands AD, and might get a chance to chat with him at halftime regarding the up-and-coming Philly basketball season. So there's timeout on the field, and we're going to keep it right here. Bring Rick in right now. Rick, very quickly, should be a good season for the Phillies. I know you're anxious to get started. You return a lot of people, but the loss of Shelby Wardman indeed will be a big one.
Well, obviously you don't replace a girl like Shelby Wardman, but what I would hope we would be able to do is each person pick up a little bit of what we've lost, and you know, things could and should be able to work out okay. We have a lot of people back that have a lot of experience, but you know, they're going to have to find a new identity, and they're going to have to really buckle up and work a little bit harder than even I think we do on the defensive end, because we're losing 20 points a game, and we've got to make up that on the defensive end, I believe.
Hang around, Rick. We'll chat more at halftime as Bosnick straight back following the timeout. Going to air it out deep downfield. The ball broken down and brings up 4th and long. I tell you, he's got a gun. He can air that one out a good 45, 50 yards.
There's no doubt. I believe Danny has the tools to be an outstanding quarterback, and you know, I see improvement in him every game. Every game he gets a little bit better and better. He's obviously proved that, you know, he's got the toughness and the durability
he's taken a pounding both offensively and defensively. He's been hit numerous times as a quarterback, and he's been one of our best, if not best, defensive players.
Well, I've been real impressed with Dan. I think he's really done an excellent job for us the last year and a half.
Here's the snap. Bosnick to get it out of there. Hits a good one. And just by a good one, I mean just got it away, because with 18 seconds to go, the one thing you don't want is a blocked punt. But, Rick, you'll be starting basketball practice when?
The first day of practice is November the 16th, and then both the girls and boys team will open up on Friday, December the 4th with our annual tip-off classic.
You got a good freshman class coming in, an undefeated 8th grade team last year, and we'll talk more following this play as LH will send a prevent with Bosnick way back deep. They've got trips to the left side here, and you only got 2 covermen. You've got to get someone else over here. You've got 2 on 3 right here. And they're going to run it up inside, and Jeremiah Wally makes the hitter. Is that Bobby Neverdale? That's Neverdale on the stop. So we're going to chat with Rick Hogger, I hope, more at halftime. I'm John Kazarick for Q99 and for the South Union Township Sports Network. Halftime activity coming up. 21-0 your score in favor of the Norwin Knights. We'll be right back. Down below, the Laurel Highlands Senior High School Marching Band. So let's get down onto the field for some Mustang music. Want to remind you, too, this game will be seen Sunday night on CUTV Channel 62, home of the South Union Township Sports Network. Our full game
Action, third quarter, second half kickoff comes up following this 60-second timeout.
RX Plus with 2 convenient locations, Route 40 in Hopwood and Gallatin Avenue, Uniontown. Take home a little more value. Take home a little RX Plus. And Lynn Dairy Queen, Brazier, Crawford Avenue in Connellsville in front of the Uniontown Mall, and Route 819 in Mount Pleasant. So LH will get the ball to start the second half. Want to remind you, this game being seen on TV Sunday night, 6:05. On Helicon Channel 62, home of the South Union Township Sports Network. Want to again thank the accounting firm of Smith Lewis Chess & Company for helping sponsor the telecast of tonight's game on the South Union Township Sports Network. Their office is located at 625 Cherry Street Lane, and their phone number is 438-7088. Travis Matthews goes center deep for the Mustangs, along with Darrell Samuels. Hayden with the run-up. And the kick is very, very, very high and deep. Drives Samuels back to the goal line. He's to the 10, 15, 20. Gets a block. He's up the sideline, putting on a burst, and he is out to the 42-yard line. Great return by Samuels. Broke a tackle at the 15 and takes it out to the 41-yard line. So first down and 10. LH with it. Fine return by Darrell. Out to the 41-yard line. LH will have it first down and 10. 11:50 to go. Out over the football now. Comes Keith Bulch. One back set. Out over the ball. Here's Bosnick. Bosnick set down underneath. Sprint out to the left side. Bosnick for the corner. Looking for some running room. To the sticks. Gets out ahead and gets there for about 3 yards.
Gave about a yard on the play.
Second down.
He is stopped there by number 42, Alan Brown for Norwin. Second down and 9.
Second down and 9. Ball is down at the 42-yard line. LH with it at the 11:20 mark. Bosnick comes out over the football. Receivers wide left and right. Wing to the left, tight end set right. Bosnick going to fire, look out, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I tell you, one of these is going to be picked off. I'm going to tell you right now, that was close to 6 going the other way. They're reading on that play, and what might work, I'm going to tell you right now, is run that pattern and run it out and go. And if you get time and then throw it deep, maybe that will work. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're sitting on that play. That was very close to an INT and 6 the other way. King to the left side, Geetep to the right side. Got man coverage on the right, back, firing again, and incomplete. Bosnick misfires, and that will bring up fourth down.
Justin Geetep is incomplete. Fourth down.
Fourth and long, and LH will be forced to kick it out of there. So it's the old tango, 3 and out, and Bosnick will do the honors for LH and kick it away. Going back deep will be Taylor, and back there with him is Cisak. Snaps a high one, got it out of there. Driving, floating kick. Taylor lost the football. Get on it, guys. It's still loose. And let's see, Norwin got on it at the 25. Now, they're indicating LH, the LH players are, but I saw the officials say Norwin ball.
Recovered by Norwin.
I tell you, right near the bottom of the pile, actually at the bottom, was Russell. And there we were wishing and a hoping right there. Arnie will remember an old Dusty, I think it was Dusty Springfield, a wishing and a hoping. So it'll be first down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Jimmy Cooper has Norwin out over the ball, and he'll send Andrew Belinsky out here wide to the left side. First down and 10, Cooper under center. Trips to the wide side right. One back set, and a handoff, big hole. With it comes Reese, 40. 45, 50, runs through tackles. He's at the 40-yard line. Oh, I tell you, he just shredded. 3 tackles. 35-yard pickup. Matthews makes a touchdown-saving tackle. And I'll tell you, he just ran over people. We're just not sticking people. He broke at least 3 tackles on that play. First down and 10, it's at the 40. Under center. And again, big hole right side. Reese is over 200 yards.
Mike Reese, the ball carrier.
To the 28-yard line.
46, Todd Russell for Laurel, Highlands. To the 29-yard line.
Remaining.
Gain of 12 with the first and 10.
Russell on the hit. Let's try and set that D for you, see if there's any changes. Price is out there. Segman has moved in. Big Rhino has moved in. Wally still on the nose. Kingston, Etheridge. As they stand up defensive end now linebacker position, they got trips to the right side, to the wide side. Quarterback option right side, big hole. And ahead for yardage close to the first down.
Jim Cooper on the quarterback keeper.
Kingston over there. Bosnick made the hit. Gain of 8. Second and 2.
Stop by number 3, Dan Bosnick.
9:39 to go.
We have second down and 2.
Ball is at the 21, and it's 21-0. 9:32 to go in the third quarter. Second down and 2. Hand off, and this time stopped at the line of scrimmage on a good penetration by Rooker.
Mike Reese, the ball carrier.
He was
Stop by number 30, Kevin Rooker for Laurel, Highlands.
Good play by Kevin, the senior.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Loss on the play of a yard.
3rd and 3 now.
3rd and 3 as we go to the 8:55 mark. See Bill Mason leaving the ball game. He and his son Brian here. Okay, nice to see all the grade school kids that we have seen here tonight. Saw Jim Grimm here and his young daughter. Jim does a lot of coaching in the elementary league. And slipping as Price makes the hit on Cooper.
Slipped in his backfield.
4th and 1.
Is stopped though by number 80, Joe Price.
Got a nice crowd here this evening, and they're hanging around here.
Gain of a yard on the play. 4th and 2.
Here's a big play, 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2. Wide to the right side. Stacked up inside, and they got the first down.
And once again on the quarterback, Cooper.
Quarterback keep, and he'll take it inside the 15. Down to about the 13-yard line is Cooper. 7:50 to go. Clock is running as they reset the chain. First down and 10. Etheridge calls the defensive set.
1st and 10. Norwin on the 13-yard line.
It's at the 13. First down and 10. Handoff goes up inside, and I'll tell you, this man ran through a tackle.
Ball carrier down
He was hit hard behind the line of scrimmage, and Rooker with the initial hit. Etheridge was there.
Stop by number 30, Kevin Rooker, number 50, Ian Etheridge.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8, 7:19 to go. Spot it down at the 10-yard line. Jordan Toby comes out over the football. Big John Groman, a 235-pound sophomore, is your tackle to the left side, trips to the left side. Handoff goes up inside. This might be 6, and it is 6.
Right off the number 24, Mike Reese for Norwin.
And he took it in from, I believe, the 8-yard line. So an 8-yard run by Reese, who's having a career day here today. 8-yard run by Reese for the TD. That was 75 yards, all on the ground. And here comes the PAT by Hayden. Here's the snap. And Bosnick snipes through, almost gets to it, but can't. Take it 28-0 as they go up the field. I'm John Kazarick for WPIAL, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Here's the run-up and the kickoff by Hayden. Very, very high and deep again inside the 10. Here comes Samuel up the middle, and he's to the 30-yard line and driven back.
Samuel takes the ball at the 9-yard line,
put it down at about the 27.
where he is stopped there
So it'll be
by
first
number
down and 10.
25, Jason Gugliano.
Darrell hit pretty hard on the
First
play.
and 10.
First down and 10. LH with it at the 27-yard line. Bowles has him out over the football. Offset strong to the left side. Outside pass complete to Samuel, looking for a block, and he gets about a yard.
Darrell Samuel for Laurel Highlands.
6:39 in counting, gain of 1, second down and about 9.
No gain on the play.
6:34 to go, 8-0 in favor of Norwin. It's a big ball game for Norwin. They are a game back of Connellsville and a game back of Penn Trafford. And there will be 3 teams going to the playoffs out of this conference. Bosnick sprint out right side, and big hole for Matthews. He gets about 7.
7 Matthews for Laurel Highlands. Stopped by number 68, Buddy DeGriff.
Making the hit for Norwin was number 68. Buddy DeGriff.
3rd and 3.
Third down and about 2 now, as Bosnick has him out. Big down here for LH. Quick pop. Bosnick outside, has his man, complete to King, and he's got first down. Gain of 7, and LH has the first down. To make the hit was cornerback
41-yard line at the 1st and 10. Laurel Highlands
gets the pass completion to King. And his 3rd grab of the night. And LH has their first down of the half. And it's clock moving at the 5:30 mark. Bosnick with 2 completions here in his second half. The handoff and gets about 2, and that's it. He's second down and about 8. Middle linebacker Troil.
Stop by number 52, Kevin DeVecchio.
Kevin DeVecchio also on the
Gain
stop.
of 2 on the play. It's the 2nd and 8.
Second down and about 8 at the 4:54 mark. Fronsek, King. Come out here wide to the right side. Let's see if Bosnick rolls to the wide side. He's got 2 men over, and that's where he's coming. Oh. Incomplete.
Center for number 23, Rusty King's incomplete.
Tell you, had he been able to hold on about a second more and then let him turn upfield, he would have between the short and the tight and would have had some good yardage. As it is, it brings up 3rd and 9 at the 4:41 mark. Keith Bowles going all the way here at center today. Justin Ward home listening. Want to send greetings to his dad also, who's I'm sure watching the game on Sunday evening. Gene Ward, one of the members of the field crew up here, and they did an excellent job keeping this field in good condition. Uh-oh, blitz coming. They picked it up. Nice job. He's going to fire upfield. King coming back. Did he get it? No. Good effort by Bosnick just to get rid of it. That'll bring up 4th down. But anyway, Justin down with the flu, along with Bobby Walters, offensive guard. So both these guys missed tonight's game. Want to say hello to them and hope they're feeling much better. So that brings up 4th down. Bosnick will be forced to kick it out of here. Got a big high snap and a short kick off the side of the foot. This will take an LH bounce and head to the 33-yard line, down by Geetep right there. So with 4:24 to go, 28-0 to score. Norwin will put it in place, 1st down and 10. We're setting this one down at about the 33-yard line. I want to again say thanks to Jerry Dupay and to Jody McCoy for the great job these guys do on our home telecast. Jody works that second camera down around the 15-yard line. And a lot of people have commented on how much they enjoy it. So 1st down and 10 for Cooper. His ball club up 28-0. And the handoff, and there he comes again. Up the middle comes Mike Reese, the ball carrier. Gain of about 6. Making a hit, Ian Etheridge. So it'll be 2nd down now and about 4. Want to mention the 1998 LH football boosters and all the help they've given us, helping sponsor the games. Tom Segman, the president, Jackie Fronsek, the secretary, vice president Dick Rockwell, treasurer Linda Rooker. So it will be 2nd down now and about 3 at the 3:50 mark. 28-0 your score. Lyons is back into the lineup. He was hurt early. Another big handoff, another big hole, and just breaking tackles, hanging on for dear life is number 11, Geetep, and a pickup on the play of about 15 yards at the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10. 3:30 to go. The accounting firm of Smith, Lewis, Chess & Company are very proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of tonight's game. Their office is located at 625 Cherry Tree Lane, and the phone number there is 438-7088. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. 28-0. The pitch. Left side is this Reese again. He's got to be getting tired here soon. Cuts up. He's got some running room. He's at the 20 and down by Geetep. He's just threatening right now. Close to 20 more as he takes it from the 44 down to the 21. Actually a pickup of 23 yards. At the 3-minute mark, 1st down and 10. It's at the 20-yard line, just outside of. Checking to the sideline with the play comes Jason Cisak. Bobby Neverdale's checked back in defensively. So Neverdale, Wally, and Jared Kingston, your 3 interior down linemen.
Right here, this is Roman.
And the little inside counter, and hanging on, making the play. Nice job for LH by Russell as they run a little inside counter. Vesti, number 15.
30, Kevin Rooker for Laurel Highlands.
2. Be 2nd and 8 as they come to the 2:25 mark. Bosnick is out of there. Bosnick is out of there. I'll tell you, he is a big-time defensive back. Can't say enough good things for this kid. He's just taking a pounding both on the offensive and defensive side. And he's over on the sideline. He's getting a breather. 2nd down and about 8. Run the reverse fake. Looking. Oh, he's got running room. Cooper, 10, 5, touchdown. Boy, was he popped by Kranak. But he got into the end zone. So he takes it in from 20 yards out. 20-yard run by Cooper. 67-yard drive. And here's the PAT coming. 1:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. And the PAT coming. Here's the snap. It's on the tee. Kick is up, and it is good. So 35-0 your score, and the mercy rule will now apply. This clock is going to run from here on out. 35-0 in favor of Norwin. We're going to take a 60-second break. We'll be right back. Down, Latrobe did this year against Indiana. And Latrobe was right. I mean, Indiana was driving. It was 28-0, and they got down like near the 10-yard line, and they fumbled. And otherwise, it was like 28-0, and Latrobe scored the last 35 points of the game and won it. So that game almost got to the mercy rule. So this clock goes on now. We're underway as the clock will run from here on out. There's the kick. It is very high. It is very deep. Samuel will gather it in at the 10, 15, 20. Out of the crease. Here he comes flying. Out to the 38-yard line.
9-yard line, moves it up to the 37-yard line, where he is stopped there by number 42, Alan Brown for
nice return by Samuel.
Norwin.
I'll tell you, he's shown some good
Mustangs begin first and
quickness
10.
right up that middle. So first down and 10. The clock will start and keep running with 1:43 to go. Incomplete pass will not stop it, right, Barry? 1:38 to go. Bosnick is out and set. They're going to go back. They're going to fire up over the middle for Price. Deflected away.
Bosnick's pass intended for number 80, Joe Price. Picked up by number 45,
Number 45.
Norwin. Incomplete, second down.
Second down. Now the clock continues to run with that incomplete pass. 35-0 your score. Minute to go. And out over the ball comes Bolish. Grimm is the left side tackle. Just saw his mom leaving here, or not leaving, but up the left side. Pitch to Travis, and down he goes.
Travis Matthews.
Clock will continue to run.
Stopped by number 42, Alan Brown.
35-0 your score.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Option to the left. Brings up third down. This, in all probability, will be the final play of the quarter. Some of the LH faithful start. I don't know if it's starting to rain or no. I saw some people putting some parkas on. Getting a little chilly out there. 15 seconds to go. Bosnick, look out. Fires and incomplete. Would not have been enough for the first down. So that'll run out the clock. And we've come to quarter number 3. 35-0. It's all Norwin. We'll be right back. So it'll be LH ball following the penalty. And this one will move it out to the 35-yard line, running into the kicker, roughing the kicker it is, and now they'll step it off from the 35 out to midfield. LH will have it first down and 10.
That'll move the ball up to the 49-yard line.
LH has it first and 10.
It'll be first and 10.
First down and 10 for LA. Got to get that offense back out there. And they're going to have to take a timeout. I'll tell you, a lot of these guys didn't realize they're coming back out of there. And clock is running down to 11:28. Out over the ball they come. Bosnick's got him out. Got him set. Quick count. Back. Throwing. And complete out here on a nice catch by King. 5-yard pickup. He's got 4 catches on the night.
John Painter for Norwin.
Gain of 5, second and 5. 11 minutes to go.
Second 5, second and 5.
Bronzek to the wide side, the right side. Short side is King. On second down and 5. Handoff goes up inside. Travis Matthews gets ahead for about 2, and that's it.
Travis Matthews for the Mustangs.
He is stopped at the 45-yard
on the play.
Third and 4. 10.5 to go. Into that lineup comes King, Bronzek, and Bosnick. I'll say they were all just at the sideline conferring on the call from Jack Beener. So it's at the 45-yard line at the 10:18 mark. Bosnick is out and set. Straight back. Deep pocket, firing downfield. Oh, just in behind.
Intended for number 23.
Rusty King.
Rusty King.
So the clock
Fourth down.
and that'll be fourth down. And I think Jack's going to go for it. Nothing to lose right here. That's the 45. 9:49 on a running clock. Play call comes in from the sideline. Bosnick is the quarterback. He's out and he is set. Long count. And he'll call timeout LH. Didn't like what he saw. I think they were trying to draw maybe somebody offside. Couldn't do it, and let's see if LH now will kick it out of there. So they were trying to draw him off. 9:24 to go. Timeout called. 35-0. Fourth quarter score in favor of Norwin. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Building that's beside the high school in the rear of the building.
Fourth down and 4. LH. They're going to go for it. I don't believe they're going to kick. It looks like they've got
It'll be 4th and 4 now for Laurel
out there. Fourth down and 4. It's at the 45, and they're going to go for it. Clock at the 9:04 mark. Bosnick out. Bosnick set. On fourth down. Again, another long count. Handoff right side. Travis Matthews. He has got the first down.
Travis Matthews to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
First down for Laurel Highlands.
And a nice pickup of 10 yards by Travis Matthews.
He is stopped there by number 45, P.J.
Put
Martin.
down at the 35, and the clock is running. First down and 10. 8:44 to go. Bosnick fakes, rolls. The man wide open up in front, and it's complete to Rooker. Short gain on the play. Rooker with the grab. Pickup of a couple.
Gave him about 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. LH trailing it 35-0 as we come to the 8-minute mark. Love to see us get a score on here real quick. Bolish comes out over it. Fake reverse. They get it to Samuel on the corner, and nothing to go.
Stopped by number 44, Josh Zugai
on the stop.
No gain on the play.
35 mark, no gain. Third down about 8. Third down, 8 yards to go. Samuel to the sideline. He's been a busy man here tonight. 2 catches, several nice returns, and a carry right there on a reverse. That's the 7-12 mark. Back, looking, firing, and adding open.
Bosnick pass intended for number 23.
Complete. Brings up 4th and 8.
4th down.
Clock will run at the 7-minute mark. I've got 4 completions for Bosnick here in the second half for 10 in 10 attempts. He hit Samuels for a 1-yard gain, 2 throws of 8 and 5 to King, and a 2-yard hook up to Rooker. And it's 4th and 8. Double to the left side. DTEP is out there. Comes the blitz. And the pass complete to Travis. Oh, he slipped, and he'll be short of the first down. So the pass completion good to Matthews. Gain of about 6 yards. And that will send the ball over to the Norwin
takes over on down.
With 6:16 remaining. First down and 10 tonight. Jerry, they got a new quarterback? Okay, good. I'll tell you, it's tough to see their numbers. And that is Ryan Cabana. First down and 10. Handoff. And let's see if we get a penalty. Okay. Handoff went up inside. Gain of about 9. I'll tell you, tough numbers to read. Checking in there right now for Norwin is going to be number 5, Kevin
So
State.
here the ball carrier for Norwin. Gain of 9 yards on the play.
9-yard pickup. Second down and 1 now for the Knights. And a handoff, and then we got a flag thrown this time as the new quarterback is Ryan Cabana.
Penalty flag on the play.
This will be a mark-off, I believe, against Norwin. Illegal motion. That's going to happen when you get some substitutions in there. Tonight's game on PQR, sponsored by Cellular One. Where you are, where you go, you're always in touch with Cellular One. RX Plus with 2 convenient locations, Route 40 Hopwood and Gallatin Avenue here in Uniontown. Take home a little more value. Take home a little RX Plus. And Lynn Dairy Queen Race, Crawford Avenue in Connellsville, also in front of the Uniontown Mall, and Route 819 in Mount Pleasant. Clock running at the 5:18 mark. Boy, trips to the right side. Cabana is your quarterback. Getting a little misty and foggy. And Jerry, is that rain or just a mist coming? Ball loose. Ball loose. Can LH get on it? Price does at the 18-yard line.
Buffalo on the play, recovered by the Mustangs.
LH, and I think it's Joey Price.
By number 89.
No, 89.
For Laurel Highlands on
Making the recovery was Eddie Cup, the junior. I saw the 8, I thought it was a 0, but a nice recovery by Cup, number 89. All right, Eddie, he's all pumped up. So LH will have it, first down and 10 with 5 minutes to go, the clock running. Jerry, is that rain or just a miss?
First and 10 now for Laurel Highlands.
First down.
With 1 second, 18-yard line.
If you want first down, we're going to have a lot of fun gathering up all of our second camera equipment. GTAP, rolling right, flag 1, flag 2, GTAP knocked down.
GTAP stop for a loss by number 42, Alan Brown for Norwin. We have penalty flags on the play.
Jerry, if you want to tell Jody, maybe break down the equipment now. 4:34 to go. 35-0. We got a procedure call, and I think we should have holding in here. We do.
Illegal procedure and holding both called against the Mustangs.
First down. DTEP is your quarterback right now. Let's see if Bosnick comes out of there. He does. There's your mark off.
Legal procedure declined by Norwin. The holding penalty will be assessed to Laurel Highlands. That'll back them up now to the 33-yard line.
35-0 in favor of the Norwin Knights. John Kazaric.
Make it now a first down and 25.
DTAP under center. An option left. Pitches back to Matthews. Has some running room left side and out of bounds.
Matthews, where he's forced out of
Travis will
bounds
take
by
it down to
number
the 18-yard line. Making a hit. Was Malavanko.
Goes out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
So right back to where they initially had it. So pick up a 10.
For Laurel Highlands.
Nice rushing play there by Travis. See if we can get a score out of this and avert the shutout. It's at the 19-yard line. Got some new people in there for Norwin. And a lot of the initial starters also there too. Rolling right. Gonna fire. Pass tipped through the hands of number 23.
Pass intended for number 23. King is incomplete.
Brings up third down. 35-0. LH trails. Next week they will be on the road up at Greensburg. This ball game, 21-0 at the half. 35-0 here in the fourth quarter. Rolling right, DTEP fires short of his man, Frontek.
DTEP pass intended for number 14, Harry Frontek, incomplete. Fourth down.
Let's recap the scoring plays very quickly. 36-yard run by Mike Reese on the first possession of the game. PAT by Hayden made it 7-0. 4:35 of the first quarter. 1-yard run by Reese capped a 35-yard scoring drive. And at halftime, it was 21-0 following a 21-yard pass to Cisak from Cooper. 2 second-half touchdowns, an 8-yard run by Reese again, and a 20-yard run by Cooper. And the PAT's perfect all night long by Hayden. Lofting it for Bosnick, and incomplete.
Pass intended for number 3.
So they try to get it to Bosnick, and that makes it Norwin's ball, first down and 10. Clock running. So it'll be about 3 snaps here, and that just might do it. I want to remind you this game will be seen Sunday night in its entirety at 6:05 on CUTV, home of the South Union Township Sports Network. That's channel 62 on the Helicon cable system. And want to remind you, too, that Wednesday night we'll have LH Mustang Soccer, that 4-4 overtime tie with Bell Vernon. So a lot of sports coming your way on the South Union Township Sports Network. There's the handoff up inside, and Bobby Neverdale waiting in the hole makes the hit on the carry for Norwin. Could not see. I think it might have been number 28. Maybe 2 more snaps, and we're out of here as Etheridge comes to the sideline. In there right now for LH. Joey Price, number
59, Robert Neverdale.
Number 81, David Emery. And Peer again, and hit fine up to 73. Kingston. Also there, Neverdale again.
Number 72, Jared Kingston.
It'll be third down.
It'll be a third down and 1 now for
where it is. 1 more snap, and we'll be bringing it back to Oldies Unlimited with Arnie Amber, Chris Saunders. Defensively out there for LH on third down. This will be the final snap. Give it up inside, and making the hit for LH. Is that Cup? It is. Number 89, Eddie Cup, the junior,
number 89,
having himself a nice ball game.
The gain of a yard on the
first down, and the clock will run.
Norwin.
1 more snap, and that'll do it. So following the ball game, Arnie Amber and Oldies Unlimited. Big game here tonight for Norwin as they defeat the Mustangs by the count of 35-0. See if they hand it off or just goes. There's Peer on the handoff, and there to make the hit for LH, number 58, Frank Francis, and 71, Chris Saunders. So that, my friends, will do it. 35-0 your final score. Norwin
that's our ball game. The final score is Norwin 35, Laurel Highlands
WPIAL Sports presentation.